Hello, everybody, and good evening. Welcome to TCB Radio Network on Facebook Live. I'm your host, Krista Joy, and Elvis tribute artist and cover model is actually in the comments tonight, so you can talk to him there. Peter Alden, and we are celebrating the life and memory of Elvis Presley with a mission to share his legacy with the world. It's Tuesday, December 5th, and tonight we have a tour like the King, Elvis Presley's Graceland, now offering expertly guided luxury motorcoach tours of major music landmarks and museums, so you'll get to learn all about that. Graceland's annual lighting ceremony, how it all went down this year for 2017, and this day in Elvis history and more. But first, I need to do a quick shout out and a thank you to QuickProductions.com for being our sponsors, and also to Lee Douglas of Old Time Rock and Roll for converting the show to iTunes. If you get a moment, please hit the share button tonight. Let everybody know you're getting your Elvis news here with us on TCB Radio Network on Facebook Live. And I want to say hi to Michael, who's watching. He's right on time tonight. Great to see you, Michael. Thanks for being here. We see who else is logged in. I don't see other names, but I do see the numbers. So yeah, I'll put the glasses on in a minute. First, though, hey, Maureen's here. Hey. And Trina's here from Scotland. What's up? Brenda, hello. So many beautiful faces popping in. Okay, I'm going to kick it off with our intro video, and then we'll dive right into the news. Hi, Maria from Canada. Hello, hello. Okay, here we go. I'm going to turn the camera around. Hopefully the volume will be up on the computer. Hey, Don Wilson. Oops, my volume's not up because my earphones are still plugged in. Stand by! You see if I can get those unplugged. Kind of hard to reach behind the back of the computer. Okay, hold on one second. This is why it's nice to have a co-host. There we go. Okay. So many people here tonight. Hey, guys. Okay, let me turn the back around. Who's here? Michael. He loves our show. Michael, thank you so much. You are so awesome, so faithful, always tuning in every week. We really appreciate you. Are you in America? Tell me where you are. Janice is here. Hi. Brenda Grimes. Hello, hello. And Lori's watching from Scotland. Hey, Lori. Okay, so we'll get started with this fun stuff. So you might have noticed today up on the on Facebook, whenever I publish a new blog post, you like my Santa hat, Dawn? Thank you very much. It goes out on Facebook, so I wanted to show you and read you this. So this was really cute. All shook up, an engineer is stunned when he sees the image of Elvis Presley at the bottom of his coffee. What? So engineer Jerry Wilson had just polished off a coffee when he spotted the figure of Elvis in one of his iconic poses. This 54-year-old who lives, again, in Britain, it says a worker was left all shook up when he looked into the bottom of his coffee mug and found the perfect outline of Elvis. So this is Jerry Wilson. He's age 54. He polished off a macchiato and was taking his mug back to the kitchen when he spotted the tiny rock and roller. He was left chuckling when the remnants at the bottom of his cup resembled the king of rock and roll in his classic bowed head pose. He's a father of two, and he says, I literally finished the drink, looked down, and thought, there's Elvis at the bottom of my mug. And I want to thank the Daily Mail UK, which is where I got this story, and the photos. And I put it over on our website because theirs had a bunch of blinky stuff and spam and all kinds of stuff. And I wanted you to be able to see this without all that stuff in your face. So let me show you. I'll turn the camera out and show you guys the picture because this is too cute. And this guy says he's not even an Elvis fan. And of course it happened to him. So here we go. So you can see there. There it is, the bottom of his cup. How funny is that? So for those of you listening to this in audio form, you can go to tcbradionetwork.com and you will see pictures of the little mini Elvis at the bottom of the coffee cup. Too funny. So, hey, I don't know. When stuff interests me, I put it into the show. I hope that's okay with you guys. I thought it was cute. So, you guys, I actually had somebody ask me today out in the wild. I was out in the wild this weekend, and someone asked me, hey, who flipped the switch this year at the Graceland Mansion? And I realized I had not heard, and I hadn't looked that up. So, I came home tonight and looked it up, and you guys might know this already if you tune into what they do over at Elvis Presley Enterprises. Elvis's friend George Klein got chosen this year to flip the switch at Graceland's lighting ceremony. Of course, he is Elvis's lifelong friend and legendary DJ. George Klein was honored. He was the honored guest to flip the switch on the lights during Graceland's annual lighting ceremony. George and Elvis were classmates at Humes High School in Memphis, and they remained close friends for the rest of Elvis's lifetime. George still spins the tunes. He can be heard weekly on Sirius XM Elvis Radio. The ceremony took place at 6 o'clock on November 16th at Graceland and also featured a visit from Santa and kids' activities. I have placed a link to the full video on our site, so you can check that out, tcbradionetwork.com, if you would like to watch that. If you missed it, I would love it if you go check it out there. Michael, I know, can you imagine? The guy wasn't even an Elvis fan, and that happened to him. How funny. Andrea's here tonight. Hey, Andrea! So coincidentally, you guys, today, December 5th, is also the anniversary of George Klein and Barbara Little, who got married on that day. Are they still married, Pete? I'm guessing they're still married. I really actually don't know for sure. But, okay. December 5th, 1970 was the wedding day of George Klein and Barbara Little. Elvis arranged for everyone, including his father and stepmother, to fly to Las Vegas, where they attended the wedding in Klein's suite at the International Hotel. So how interesting is that, right? So funny. So, hey, Terry. Hi, Marvin. Hey, Barbara's here, too. Hey. So what else happened this day of Elvis history? December 5th, 1955, Elvis performed at the Lyric Theater, Indianapolis, as an opening act. Can you imagine? Elvis as an opening act, along with Rob Brosfield, Mother Maybelle, the Carter sisters, and they were all there for headliner Hank Snow. Pretty interesting. And then on December 5th, 1959, Elvis's 3-day pass began at 6 a.m. I'm guessing that means from the Army. That's my guess. Lori wants to know if Peter's here. Yes, Peter is here, and he is in the comments tonight. If you want to ask him anything directly, he's watching and typing in his answers live. So, and he will see more of you guys' comments than me because I'm looking away. ETA Heath Burr is here. Thank you, Heath, for tuning in tonight. Where's everybody from? Type in where you're from. I would love to know. Thanks for being with us here at TCBradionetwork.com. Don Wilson says no. GK is not married to Barbara. She passed away. GK has been married to Dara for years. Thank you. And it's good to know an expert and close friend of George Klein and my best friend in the whole world, Don Wilson. So glad you're here to tune in tonight. Keep us with our facts straight. We appreciate that. So we'll have to find out when he and Dana got married so we can celebrate them on their anniversary. What?
Dara.
Dara. What did I say? Dara, I'm sorry. ETA Heath Burr is from Twin Lake, Michigan. All right. Taking care of Elvis from Michigan. I love that. Cindy's in Leesburg, Alabama. Yay! So I just thought this was so interesting. Oh, well, I don't want to skip this last part. So also December 5th on 1966, the year 1966, Elvis developed a serious interest in horseback riding. That's when it happened. He purchased 3 pairs of boots, 5 jackets, and various other items from Ben Howell and Son Saddlery in Whitehaven. Pretty cool. So that was in 1966. He really fell in love with horseback riding. And then on December 5th, 1976, Elvis had started out this engagement in Las Vegas with strong performances. Just for that night's show, he fell and hurt his ankle, which bothered him for some days. Recollections of fans and reviews gave us a mixed idea of the shows. On one hand, it was obvious Elvis was not in the best physical condition and he seemed tired and sad. But on the other hand, there was the performer who, as always, tried his very best to connect with his audience. It's very interesting. We found a clip of Elvis on that night in that concert talking about the fact that he had hurt his ankle. So you can look that up on YouTube and find it. Pretty interesting stuff. And then in the next section of our show tonight, hey, Jack Setsy's here. Hi, Ella's here. Hello, hello. Jane. Jane's here. Hey, Jane, I'm guessing you're in Sissy's group. Sissy has a fantastic group. I don't know if she's watching live tonight, but you guys need to check out her group, the Elvis. Find out what's happening then and now. She is. Facebook group. I'm not seeing are you typing stuff in? Because I don't see it. Yep. Okay. All right. It's interesting how this Facebook Live thing works. But welcome, Sissy. I'm glad you're here with us tonight. And you guys, if you're looking for an Elvis group with constant, cool Elvis pictures and content and things like that, you need to visit Sissy at her group, which is over 13,000 strong now. She does a phenomenal job in there of keeping us up to date on all kinds of cool Elvis stuff. So we hope you'll join our group. Join the fun. Okay. Hi, Sissy. All right. And then Terry's here. She says she loves Sissy's group also. Lots of fun. So have you guys heard about this? The guests are now invited to tour like the king in a luxury motor coach. So Elvis Presley's Graceland has announced the launch of Graceland Excursions, offering unprecedented music and entertainment day trip experiences as guests tour like the king of rock and roll in a luxury motor coach. Graceland has custom designed these interactive music adventures to serve as the ideal complement to the Graceland Mansion experience in Memphis, Tennessee. Initial tours will include trips to Tupelo, Mississippi, Elvis Presley's birthplace, and the Mississippi Delta region, known as the birthplace of the blues. The luxury coach, let me put my glasses on. The luxury coach ride to and from each destination will be a big part of the experience as Graceland tour guides and archive staff take guests on a fun, musical journey celebrating the music that influenced Elvis Presley, the greatest entertainer of all time, and exploring the genres that still inspire today's most popular performers. Graceland Excursions will preview with select dates in December 2017 and early January 2018, with an official launch of its regular weekly schedule beginning January 12th, 2018. The Graceland Excursions Tupelo trip will include Elvis's birthplace, encompassing the legendary 2-room shotgun house where Elvis was born, his childhood church, and the Birthplace Museum, Tupelo Hardware, where Elvis's mother Gladys purchased Elvis's first guitar, and the Tupelo Fairgrounds, where Elvis performed homecoming concerts in 1956 and 57. The Graceland Excursions Mississippi Delta trip will follow US 61, known as the Blues Highway, and make stops at the Gateway to the Blues Museum in Tunica, Mississippi, the legendary Crossroads and Delta Blues Museum in Clarksdale, Mississippi, Dockery Farms, widely regarded as where the Delta Blues genre was born, and the state-of-the-art Grammy Museum in Cleveland, Mississippi, featuring interactive exhibits that showcase Mississippi's important musical heritage and celebrate all genres of music. Onboard entertainment and video programming will entertain guests as they travel by luxury coach to each musical landmark and museum. Graceland, call us. Peter Alden Entertainment. We would love to sing on your buses. How awesome would that be? Call us. Okay, so Graceland Excursions is available to the general public and sold separately from the Graceland Attraction Tour Experience. Schedules and ticket purchase information are available at graceland.com/excursions or by phone, toll free. Tours will depart from the guest house at Graceland Resort, just steps away from Graceland Mansion. Following special preview days, Tupelo trips will run every Friday morning beginning January 12th, and Mississippi Delta trips will run every Saturday morning beginning January 13th. All right. So, in fact, the very first one they've already announced will be Saturday, December 16th for the Graceland Tupelo trip. And it's a 7:30 a.m. departure. Oh, the only reason I would ever get up that early is for Elvis. But then the good thing is you're back by 2:30. And then Monday, January 8th will be the first departure. Will be... Oh, that's the other preview. Wow. So on Elvis's birthday, picture this. You can take the Tupelo trip in the motor coach on Elvis's birthday with an 11:30 a.m. departure time and return by 6:30. How awesome would that be? And then they are doing a couple preview trips of the Mississippi Delta Tour. The first one will be December 29th. That one departs at 8:30 in the morning and comes back at 6:30 at night. And then also Thursday, January 4th, you can leave at 8:30 in the morning, come back at 6:30 at night. Now, when it fully launches, which again begins January 12th and 13th, Tupelo will every Friday go out at 8:30 a.m. and return by 3:30. The Mississippi Delta will go out at 8:30 a.m. and return by 6:30. Now, I have more details of both of these tours. You can actually just go to Graceland.com, and I was surprised. I didn't click on it to see what happened, but you can go ahead and book these. Even the early ones didn't appear to be sold out or anything like that. Let's go and look at the prices. That's one thing I did not put up here. So let me, that's the first thing I wanted to know. So I'm sure you guys want to know that too. Let's look at the prices. Let's go look at that. That's the most important thing, and I forgot to look at that part. Okay. They've got, for introductory pricing, the adult tour of Tupelo, Mississippi is $99 a person. For kids age 5 to 12, it is $79. And if your kid is younger than 5, your kid is not allowed on the tour. And my dog's not happy about that pricing, apparently. Now, for the Mississippi Delta Tour, that one's a little more expensive. It's $119 a person, and children are $89. Now, that's about the price. Each of those is about the price of a one-day ticket to Disney World. But at Disney World, you're at Disney World all day, and these tours are about, what did I say, like 8 hours or 7 hours, something like that. So it's not terrible. And depending on how luxury the luxury motor coach is and the fact that they're giving you entertainment while you're on board, I don't know. Sounds kind of cool, I guess. All right, you guys, I'm looking at the comments. Hi, Stephanie's here. Hello. Who else is here? Mariel Morales. Hello. Nancy says she would rather take Mike Freeman's tour. Okay, Nancy, do you know Mike Freeman? Have him reach out to me. We'll talk to him and we'll talk about his tour. Love to have him on the show. I don't know who that is. So tell him we'd love to have him on the show and talk. We can compare and contrast all these different tours. That would be a lot of fun. So, and Han is here from the UK. Hello. All right, you guys, so I hope you enjoyed the news for tonight. I'm going to wrap it up right there, and we will see you again on December 12th. We'll be even closer to Christmas by that time. I want to thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for watching us here on TCB Radio Network on Facebook Live. Don't forget to hit the share button, share this video with your friends and family. Help us spread the word that we are sharing the life and legacy of Elvis. We have a mission to share his legacy with the world, so we can't do it without you. Definitely share the video for us. We so appreciate it. And hopefully we'll be back real soon with another fantastic Elvis celebrity interview. We've been super, super busy in our real life with our real jobs and haven't had a chance to really nail down a lot of dates with a lot of celebrities. But there will be a day coming up soon where I get the next few months mapped out. So definitely stay tuned for all of that. It's going to be lots and lots and lots of fun. So thank y'all so much. Okay, Nancy, thank you for doing that for me. And thank you for sharing the video, Mario. Okay, you guys, have a great evening. We'll see you again next week. Thanks for tuning in. See you later.